I was talking to one of my clients. He's a professional baseball player. At the beginning of our call, he was talking about and reflecting on the past few weeks since our last call. He said the week after our last call was pretty smooth and my hitting was great. But the last week, it's really been a grind. The last week, it's really been a grind. Now let's break this down because this is actually pretty abnormal. What most people would say is, I've really been struggling this past week, or I just can't get my hitting going, or nothing seems to be working for me this week. This may not seem that different from it's been a grind, but the impact from this narrative is massively different. Now here's the thing about baseball. It's a long season, and there is a 100% guarantee that there will be times when your results are struggling. There will be times when winning feels somewhat easy, and times when it feels like you're doing all the right things, but striking out. We see this in baseball all the time. You'll hear the announcers talking about it. So-and-so player or such-and-such team has really been in a slump. Or so-and-so player or such-and-such team is on a winning streak. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't is the narrative they use to define those slumps. Let's review that theory in psychology called expectancy theory. That which you focus on expands. And what's normal is to characterize those slumps as, my results are really struggling, nothing seems to be working. My results are really struggling, nothing seems to be working. That which you focus on expands. This is why you see players whose slumps can turn into the end of their career. Now compare that to this narrative of, this time has really been a grind, but I'm working my way through it. That which you focus on expands. I'm working my way through it. A focus on, I'm staying consistent with the work, and I know I'll work my way through it. I may not know how or when yet, but I know I will. I've worked with elite athletes since the beginning of my career, and it was such an easy transition to work with non-athletes, working moms, business leaders, attorneys, perfectionist high achievers. Because sports is really just an arena that serves as a model for working for goals. Whether your goal is making more money or reaching the next level in your career, reducing your stress, increasing your fitness, improving your relationships, there will be times that it feels somewhat easy to get results. And there will be times when you feel like you're doing everything right, but the results aren't there. This is a guarantee. This doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It means that you're simply in a down part of the curve. Now, how long you stay there depends on the narrative you use to characterize it. Nothing seems to be working, or I'm grinding my way through it. I may not know when or how I'm going to get through it yet, but I know I will. Don't let a slump become the end of working toward your goal. So I want you to take two important lessons from this. Number one, you will experience slumps, 100% guarantee. Don't panic when they come, expect them. Number two, grind it out. Stick to the process. You may need an adjustment to the process, but that's where the relentless solution-focused question comes into play. What is one thing I can do that could help make this better? Continue to ask yourself that question until you make it through.